started out small, now they paying me double. Yeah, you can drip check, baby, like mustard. Yeah.
Hey y'all, it's Jordan or JorWish and welcome to or back to my channel. And in this video, I'm just telling you all my tips and tricks for staying focused in online school. You don't have to use these for online school though. You can use this for whatever you need, where you need to study for hours and hours and hours. I got a lot of questions in DMs when people heard that I would study upwards of 14 hours straight for classes. And so these are things that I do throughout those crazy study periods or just throughout life, going through classes that help me stay focused and in the zone. The first thing that I use, and I got this off of TikTok actually, but is to use Mario music while you're studying. For some reason, it works, y'all. I'm telling you, while you're reading, just have Mario music playing in the background. Sometimes when I'm not playing Mario music, I can barely get through a page or two without needing a break. But to go consistently reading, just play some Mario music. I'll link the playlist down below. But if you think about it, like, it makes sense because when you're playing a video game, that music needs, you know, it just like promotes focus. I don't know. And they have long playlists with this music, like 5 hours, 2 hours, and I just play that in the background. I don't play it all the time, but like, let's say if I played it when I was writing, when I just write pages for a paper, I've played it while I'm reading or while I'm editing a paper. Like, it just really helps me focus. So try Mario music, y'all. I'm telling you, don't have the volume too loud. Like, I just have it at the perfect low volume, just background, and it helps. The next thing on my list is doing yoga. I think yoga really helps me focus. It just helps my whole body reset. I do yoga in the morning. I honestly, when I was studying crazy hours during finals, I was doing yoga multiple times a day just because it kind of just reset me. Like, let's say in between, after I just put in like a crazy amount of hours, let's say I've just been studying something for like 4 or 5 hours and you kind of start feeling tired. You feel like you don't want to. There's a difference between feeling like physically tired, like you actually need to sleep, and just like low-key getting a little fuzzy. So whenever I start getting a little fuzzy, I'll bust out my yoga mat, hit a few poses, like breathe in, breathe out, do the whole routine. I'll link a video, a yoga video that I usually do also. That really helps me. Like, literally, you would be surprised how much yoga does for you. I'm telling you, I started doing yoga in quarantine and now it's in my daily routine. It really helps. Like, I just think it helps. Any type of movement, honestly, will probably help your focus. Like going for a walk, just some type of motion. You just kind of get it. You kind of just got to get up. You don't want to just get stuck staring at one page. You're not even being productive. If you need to just take a break, do some yoga, bust out some poses. Literally, I do yoga in between classes. Not so much this semester, I have way more breaks, but like before, we would have classes close together. I would be in the Zoom waiting room right here doing my yoga just to reset so that I'm like gonna be focused for class. So I am a yoga advocate, y'all. Okay, next thing is using a Gua Sha. So if you don't know what a Gua Sha is, I'll have it on the screen right here. Now, my homegirl Kayla put me onto this. A Gua Sha has literally changed my life. I'm one of those people that use it, you know, I'm trying to just keep my face or get my face more, you know, just snatched in general. But Gua Sha, I also use it for focus. So in the morning times, I keep it in the freezer. Actually, I know you're supposed to keep it in the fridge. I want it frozen. I like it super cold. So I keep it in the freezer, and like in the morning, you know, let's say after you do your yoga or just right before you start class, you can just do some motions with the Gua Sha. I'll link a tutorial or like just a video just showing you how, you know, the different motions to move it or whatever. But I have a jade Gua Sha and a jade roller. And that helps me focus, y'all. Like, literally, when I'm just feeling like I'm losing a little steam, I get that Gua Sha, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. After I do that, I'm boom, back in the zone, and I can just grill stuff out. So I think using Gua Sha helps me focus just in between just sets of things. If you just need a bit, you know, a pick-me-up. I mean, I'm sure if you're watching this video, you're some sort of student, you probably know what it feels like when you're just like, ugh, like on that last leg or don't want to do it again. Like, if you do your Gua Sha, I'm telling you, that helps me, so maybe it'll help you too. Okay, another thing is to set like small goals with rewards. I think this helps me stay focused because even if the material is like literally so boring, you don't want to do it, but when I have small goals for it, it just helps me like give a bit more motivation to get it done. I'll just have a mental note to myself, okay, I'm going to reward myself with X, Y, and Z after I get to page 100. And you know, so setting goals that can try to help your focus, you know. And I have it later on in the list, is just like break it up, because when things are just too overwhelming, if you just set a goal that's like, well, for me, it's all personal, but to me, if I just have a goal that's so big and I don't have little, if I don't split it into smaller increments, then I can just not accomplish it. But when I break it up and into sections, I'm able to just go through it, break, go back to it, break. So I think there's like a study method, I don't know the name of it, where it's like you do work for like 20 minutes, have a 5-minute break, go back 20 minutes, do a 5-minute break. So just find a way where you can break it up. I think that really helps. Getting a good night's sleep. Y'all, when I don't get a good night's sleep, my focus is terrible. Like I'm not as attentive as I would be if I was well rested. So I plan on doing another video all about like self-care and like how I take care of myself in law school, but for now, just focus wise, like just, you know, get your sleep, get your hours in. I don't think if you're only getting like 3 hours of sleep, that is actually crazy. Like, I mean, who knows? I'm speaking this now, I'm only 1L, so who knows, it could get terrible, but as of now, you know, try to get your sleep. You're not gonna be at your tip-top focus if you're not getting sleep. So lack of sleep is real. Do what you gotta do. I take melatonin most of the time, so you know, you might need some Z-Quil, but just make sure you're getting your sleep. Another thing that I do to stay focused is I drink coffee, and I drink my coffee black. It's really not for taste. I'm not drinking coffee for it to taste good. Like, I drink coffee because I need it to pick me up. Like, I need some energy, I need some focus, I need some oomph, I need some. You can drink coffee, you know, throughout the day. Don't be shy from it. Now, honestly, I try not to drink too much. I try not to go over 3 cups a day, but honestly, some days I have to go over 3 cups, y'all. It's bad, but you know, drink coffee in the morning. I wouldn't say I'm addicted to caffeine though. Like, I definitely only drink coffee when I need it. It's like when over winter break, I was not drinking coffee. I was not waking up drinking coffee unless I had to, like, you know, grind up some job applications or something. But just on the normal day, I'm not gonna be drinking coffee. But honestly, in law school, I don't know how people do it with no coffee or caffeine, tea, something. Get you a drink that will kick you up. People at UCLA, everyone was onto the yerba mates. I'm not really too into energy drinks though. I went through a phase. My go-to drinks are coffee or Mountain Dew. Those are my drinks where like I get stuff done. I have Monsters that I bought at the beginning of the school year. I've never even opened those. I'm into black coffee. I can drink black coffee hot, black coffee cold. So black coffee or Mountain Dew. Comment below, like, what is your like energy drink for studying? Another thing that helps me stay focused is a to-do list. And I implement this in like everything about my life, not even just academics. Just because if I don't have a to-do list, I can find myself doing things that aren't necessarily unproductive, but they're just not as high of a priority as my to-do list. So sometimes you can find yourself losing focus because you're like, you know, you're filling out a planner or something, and filling out a planner is fine, but if you got some reading to do, girl, you need to prioritize reading before you're just gonna write out what you should be doing. You should actually do the work too, you know? So to-do lists are a great way to stay focused because it just helps you stay on track. Like literally you're writing down what you have to do. Read X, Y, and Z. Write this section, like whatever you have to do. But to-do list, I'm an advocate for it. And you just get so satisfied when you do it. Like when you just check off that you finished something, I just feel so accomplished. Another thing that helps me stay focused is keeping a clean workspace. Now, clean, of course, is relative for everyone. I mean, right now my desk looks like, I mean, it's not like tip-top shape. I have like a mug here because I was drinking coffee today. And I have, you know, some highlighters out from my reading. So it doesn't have to be like always sterile, but I think starting your work off with a clean workspace just helps you stay focused, because if not, you're probably going to get distracted by the mess, or something in that pile of whatever you got next to you is going to distract you, or you're going to clean your desk, and that's something, yes, it's important, but that's not your objective. You know, it should be clean already. So keeping a clean workspace definitely helps you stay focused. Keeping your phone on silent and out of sight. Now, I struggle with this. This is probably one of my biggest downfalls. I just get a little separation anxiety when my phone is too far away from me. Like, I like my phone close, so I'd rather keep it on silent than keep it away from me. But sometimes when it gets really bad, I have to just throw my phone on the other side of the room, or hide it from myself, or just put it away, like physically away from me. That's when I'm really distracted. But usually I can do work with my phone next to me and just on silent. The same thing, you know, put the group chat on mute all your notifications. I'm not that type of person that has to just delete social media. It's never that deep for me. Like, if anything, social media is like my reward during my study breaks. So I'm not about to delete it cold turkey. But muting your notifications, that helps just to stay focused. You know, phone is a huge distraction. I'm sure we've all been on those times and time flies so fast when you're on your phone, which is terrible. You know, you're just wasting time there. So stay focused, keep your phone out of the way. Another thing that I do to stay focused is I try to work on paper, hard paper, as much as I can, just avoiding things that have to do with technology. Because my computer, my laptop, I get notifications every time I get a text message. Even though it is on do not disturb, I see the little bubble, I see the messages coming in a little bit. It's not as distracting as if it weren't on do not disturb, but I still see it. So basically, when I have a reading that's a PDF that the professor uploaded, I would rather just print it out and read it on the paper because it's just less distracting for me. It may seem like an extra step, but I'm telling you, those solid minutes of focus time, they're priceless. Like, you just need your focus. So I would say, you know, if possible, try to do it on paper. Now, some people aren't like me. Some people just read just fine on the computer. I'm not one of those people. I prefer a paper. Okay, another thing that helps me stay focused, I've talked about these in several videos. They're kind of dirty right now, but blue light glasses, y'all. Blue light glasses help me stay focused because it just like, they limit, I don't know what the technology is, but it just makes it easier for you to be on screen all day. And I feel like this helps with online class because I don't necessarily get the headaches that I would get if I didn't wear these. Before, when I got them, I would get headaches from looking at a screen all the time, but now I don't really get them. And if it's not the screen, it's probably this ring light. I keep this bright ring light on too. So another thing is noise canceling headphones or earplugs. Now, when I watched the whole video. Everyone should watch Legal Eagle's video of what to buy before law school, yada yada. When I saw he had, what was it, headphones on there, I was like, huh? Like, what? I'm not gonna need those. Y'all, my neighbors are in a toxic relationship. They are constantly arguing, cursing each other out. I'm hearing he caught her cheating. I'm hearing all this. Then over here, they have some kids move in. I'm moving soon, but it's loud. And I'm living in DC. Like, you know, the noises, it gets to you. It gets to your focus. Even if it's not that, it can be my refrigerator. Every little noise. I'm the type of person, I like it to be, it's okay if it's not 100% silent, but as silent as it can be. So get some earplugs. So at first I was using these earplugs. They're opened. I've actually used these. I'm not even kidding. And then eventually I had to upgrade and get some AirPod Pros. AirPod Pros have noise cancellation. It's amazing noise cancellation. Like, you can't hear anything. So I recommend those to help you focus because you'd be surprised. Little noises are distraction. They're a distraction. They're distracting. I also, to stay focused, I keep snacks and candy at my desk throughout the day. So sometimes, like before class, this is just another thing to kind of just, most of it is just keeping my energy up because, yeah. So I'll just keep, I have a lot of candy. I probably have a candy problem, but that's not the subject of this video. Anyways, I keep, like, you know, a Sour Patch here, a Twix, a Kit Kat, something to keep your energy up because low energy, low focus. A granola bar is probably healthier, but I have those too. Water, stay hydrated. When you're dehydrated, you're gonna lose focus too. So keep your water. My water is empty, I need to refill it, but you know, it's empty for a reason because I sip water all day. So drink your water, folks. That helps you keep your focus. But honestly, don't drink too much. Honestly, there's no such thing as too much water. A quick bathroom break is not that bad. Okay, another thing is posture. I think posture helps me stay focused. I sit in this office chair. This chair was a great, I wouldn't give it all that great investment because honestly, I'm over this chair already. It's already starting to squeak. And like, I just got this. School just started in August, it's January. It squeaks, but it's good. Like, my posture is pretty good for online school. Another thing that helps my posture, this is like a keyboard rest for my wrists. My computer screen is aligned with my eyes. I probably look like I'm doing the most right now, but I'm trying to help. I'm trying to just share the tips. I have this one here. This is for like my mouse. Just keeping this posture helps me stay focused because I don't have like neck pains, back pains. Like, you don't want to be dealing with that. That is gonna just distract you. So just try to be as comfortable as you can. So just be on posture. Just be comfortable as well. So, you know, I like to have fuzzy socks on. If you want to have a little heater under your desk, if you want to, you know, just be comfortable and have good posture. Okay, set timers. I would say that it just helps me stay focused because I just have something to look forward to. Another thing, just, you know, whether you set a timer, okay, I'm gonna read for 40 minutes, or even if you can only, you can start slow. You can start with 10-minute increments, whatever you need. But setting timers, it just helps you stay on task. You get to see how much you did by that time. Another thing I would do is just pretend that like I was literally on the clock billing hours. This is probably very weird, but I would pretend. I was like, okay, like, let's pretend I'm billing hours. I wouldn't, so I guess that's not a timer, that's also a stopwatch. But I would do that as I was reading, just little things. I wouldn't say that's necessarily fun, but whatever you gotta do to liven it up, because you don't want to get in a routine where it's just repetitive. So I would do, like, set a stopwatch or set a timer. Okay, I'm gonna review these flashcards for 30 minutes. And even if you already know it, just keep going, keep going. Sometimes if you know it, it's literally a waste of time, don't do that. But sometimes time, you know, just playing games with time, that helps me stay focused. Okay, cute pens, cute highlighters, I think that also helps. If I'm writing something down and I get bored with it, I'll just change the color. Any little thing helps. So y'all saw, if you watched my 1L finals week vlog, go watch that, okay? If you watched that, you probably saw me writing on the whiteboard all the time. Now, when I'm writing on the whiteboard, I would change the colors up. Not necessarily because it was a different topic, but because I just got bored of the color light blue. I wanted to change it to something else just to liven it up, because, you know, once you get bored, it's like you're losing focus. Like, you just kind of get in like a reading trance where it's like the words are blending, or you read a whole page and you're just like, hold on, what just even happened? Like, you just end up skimming on accident. So the same thing can happen while you're writing. So, you know, just livening it up. But honestly, my notes aren't, I don't do all that crazy color stuff with my notes all the time. But if it ever gets that boring, I might have to do it for con law. I might have to sprinkle some color in there, because I am, Don't forget to eat healthy and to stay, you know, well, first of all, don't forget to eat. And then when you can, you know, try to eat healthy. Let's say if I have like a Chick-fil-A biscuit for breakfast, or a McDonald's sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle with a hash brown, it's a great breakfast, but it weighs you down. You know, afterwards you feel like it's cement in your stomach, or you want to take a nap. That's not food you should be eating if you need to have a focused, productive day, really, you know? I mean, I've done it before, and I've just had to double up on the methods that I've told before this. But ideally, you know, you want to have a balanced meal, a balanced diet. Some fruits are always great just to keep your energy up. You'd be surprised how it really is like a full body wellness thing. And you know, you can't just be putting trash in your body all the time and expect to be able to perform at your highest, you know, intellectual capability. Like, you gotta have a healthy lifestyle, and not only eating healthy, you know, drinking water, do all that. You know, you'd be surprised. Like, literally, you know, when you eat better, you feel better. I need to take my own advice though, because I just it's hard though. I get it though. I'm one of those people, I'm like, you know, life is short. If I want this burger, I'm gonna eat a burger. But all in moderation, you know what I'm saying? Just try to, you know, I try to eat at least 1 apple a day. Little things like that, but the little fruit here and there, it helps. Okay, another thing I have motivational quotes in my workspace. That helps me stay focused, but also motivated, just because you can kind of just get in a funk at times when you're doing stuff for all day. You forget your why. So a motivational quote here and there, it helps me. I'm not about to show y'all the motivational quotes I have up, but you know, just find your own. I'm sure there are Instagram pages out there with little things, but yeah, I'll literally sometimes be like being Mary Jane with everything up. But the last thing is, you can also have an accountability partner. I've done this a few times and I think it was helpful, but it's also, it goes back to that thing about putting your phone away. So basically you can FaceTime a friend, both of you all put each other on mute, and then, so that helps if you have, like, you know, don't want to be away from your phone like me. So you have your phone here, your friend is on FaceTime, we're on FaceTime together, but it's like, you know, you're on FaceTime, you don't want to put them on pause, because then that means you're on your phone, you're supposed to be working. So that's a way to just, like, I guess to staying focused, but just really hold yourself accountable. Like, okay, like, you see them, they're working, so it makes you want to work too in this virtual world where we can't even go to libraries. But I don't work that well. I don't work any better in a library than I would. If anything, I'd work better here. But yeah, those are my tips. If you have ever tried these, comment down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up for more content. Okay, and definitely subscribe, y'all. Don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, let me know, you know, what your background is. Let me know what you're studying for, what you need these tips for if you ever do need them. And if they've worked for you, what hasn't worked, you know, just comment down below. We can have a bit of chatter. So yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope these tips were helpful. I really do. Like, I really care about y'all. Anyways, thank you so much for watching this video, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram. See you in the next one. Bye.
Uh-oh, the game in trouble. Started out small, now they paying me double. Yeah, you can drip chip, baby, like mustard. Yeah.